Downshift, third gear, let it rip. So you might be wondering, what does an 03 Cobra is doing right next to an ND Miata? And that is because both of these cars, they share one similarity. Yes, they're both supercharged, but while the 03 Cobra comes from the factory with a supercharger, the ND Miata does not. You know what? Let me just show you. So to the right we have my V8 Mustang Cobra. From the factory comes with an Eaton M112 supercharger. You see it right there. And to the left we have the 4-cylinder dual overhead cam Mazda Miata. That is a 2-liter, and this one is equipped with an Edelbrock E-Force Supercharger. They're both made by Eaton, so that is very interesting. That is another similarity that both of these cars they share. Alright, so I know you didn't click on this video to look at my Mustang Cobra, so why don't we go for a drive on this supercharged Miata and experience what it feels like to drive this car. Let's go. Driving 2017 Mazda Miata. This is not your average Miata. This has an Edelbrock supercharger. We're about to find out on the twisters how the supercharger changes the character of this car. This car does have BBS rims, Bilstein shocks, and Brembo brakes. So it should make it a fun, very little car. Alright, first twisting. Downshift. Third, very neutral. You feel the body wants to flex a little bit. Feel motion, but real planted. I mean, this car just feels amazing on the curve, and that supercharger puts you at around 200 wheel horsepower, and the curb weight for this car is only 2,300 pounds. So the power to weight ratio, it's something really incredible on this car, and it makes it honestly feels quicker than what it really is. Weight distribution is a 50-50 weight distribution. On the corners it stays very, very flat throughout the curve and really on control. The steering weight, it's perfect. This is really a driver's car. Another thing, this transmission, this is a homemade Mazda transmission, and oh my goodness, in a world of, automatic transmissions, just having a manual, you can just so much appreciate. And this 6-speed, it's incredible. So with downshift, fourth, little bit of gas, and she's planted. See the power. Downshift, third gear, let it rip. She wants to go. This supercharger changes everything. Just woof. Oh, Mazda. This car should have come from the factory with a supercharger. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a fun car. And I have an 03 Cobra myself, and this thing around the turns is just woo, especially with that blower. Oh my god. very good for a little 2-liter with a small supercharger. Pretty sure stock pulley and everything. It's not about the numbers, because it's about the feeling that you feel when you're driving it, and it's unbelievable. And I believe that's a Mach 1. Yep. Nice, very nice, seeing a Mach 1. Enter. See, if you use the power, so many cars you cannot use the power. You got brakes to slow you down. So planted. You have so much torque to come up the curve. Third. Oh my god. You can just hear in those over RPMs how this thing just wants to go. And it sounds like a mayhem. It's just so planted and so well balanced. Just an amazing. Another thing, this gearbox, I keep saying it, this gearbox, it's unbelievable. Unreal. Alright guys, so final thoughts on this Mazda Miata. The ND Miata is a great little fun roadster. The chassis of the Miata is not shared with any other Mazda product, which is something extremely rare in today's cars manufacturer world. What does this translate when you're behind the wheel of this car? Well, just amazing handling. This is due to the fact that this car is extremely light, with a curb weight of only 2,300 pounds or so. The car is very nimble and responds really well to any input through the steering wheel. The Edelbrock Supercharger really changes the character of this little 4-cylinder. All of a sudden this car has good torque, and anything over 4,500 RPMs, the little motor wants to go, and it feels like a throwback engine from the 90s where all the power is waiting for you on those upper RPMs. Alright guys, so this will do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do me a huge favor and destroy that like button. And if this is your first time stopping by, please do me a huge favor and consider subscribing. Like always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.